So, as you all know, pretty much every big title has already launched for VR in 2024. Everything for VR, as far as game software goes, for the future is going to be pushed going into 2025, every major title going forward. The state of VR games. VR games are becoming extremely unreliable in terms of quality, content, and overall polish. Metro Awakening, Behemoth, Alien Rogue Incursion. All of these games released not long ago this year, and all of them had some major issues during launch. This isn't uncommon, unfortunately, but if VR is going to sell, it needs to do better. I wrote this down really quick, just thinking about what's happening with VR. So let's talk about it. So we have Batman Arkham Shadow, we have Behemoth, which just came out, Alien Rogue Incursion, and which other one? We have Metro Awakening, and there's a few more I'm missing, I'm sure, but these are the major titles that just released, and kind of what a lot of us were looking forward to for big games at the end of this year. And unfortunately, yeah, all of them kind of had their own thing, right? Metro Awakening had its issues with instability and just overall hiccups there. Rogue Incursion, I can't get it to run personally. I tried and it just crashes. I tried updating my drivers. I tried punching in a couple of launch commands to try to launch it in OpenXR to try and force running it that way. OpenVR, things like that. Nothing worked for me. I made sure I wasn't running, certain softwares like OpenXR Toolkit, stuff like that. That was an issue with Metro Awakening. I don't know if it still is, but I know if you were running OpenXR Toolkit while trying to launch Metro Awakening, it wouldn't launch. So there's a lot of just, parameter checks, whatever you want to call it, that just are not being done to basically release a VR title, whether on the Quest or on PC VR, without issues. Each one kind of had its set of problems, as we discussed. So what is this? I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. Obviously, there's, it's the holiday time. Maybe developers are pushing for the holidays, whatever. Each kind of company has its own set of issues and what it's dealing with. But overall, I think, it's not just one developer. It's a bunch of them. Batman Arkham Shadow was honestly great. There were a few minor issues, but props to the development team who did Batman Arkham Shadow, because it seems like it's one of the few titles, big titles that released this year that were actually nice on launch, or at least acceptable, pretty good. So hopefully moving forward we could figure this out. Obviously it's a push for the holidays. That's what I picture, right? So why, if they took a little bit more time, I'm talking about the developers, Alien Rogue Isolation or Incursion, and Metro Awakening, things like that. If they took just a little bit more time, I think they would have really polished things up and created a better launch experience. Anyway, to say the least, and there wouldn't be as much negativity around the game itself. So it confuses me as to why these decisions are made. Like, where is the pressure, coming from? Who dictates when the launch is, and why are these games not only being delayed, but why are they being delayed to a point where it seems like they're confident to launch it, they launch it after delaying it already, and then it ends up still being pretty mediocre, right? So take your time, guys. Take your time, because VR obviously isn't going anywhere. Things are being improved constantly, innovated constantly. I think VR is going to be around a long time, but I think what matters is people's first impression. What really matters is the first impression people get for VR. So if we're releasing broken games during the holidays, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe they're hoping to patch things up before Christmas, before December 24th, 25th, when people start unwrapping their Quest 3. Maybe they're hoping, let's launch it, whatever, make a bit of money, whatever, see how the game's met, and then use that week window right before Christmas. I'm talking Alien Rogue Incursion, obviously. What are they going to do? Use this week window as like we're the beta testers and try to figure out the game and get all the bugs and stuff squashed before Christmas? Maybe that was the hope. I don't know. Obviously, they were confident enough to launch it. Excuse me while I drink some water. I need to clear my throat. So obviously, Alien Rogue Incursion, they were ready to launch the title. So if they felt confident enough to put it out, then hopefully they are confident enough to fix it before the holidays, or before Christmas. The holidays are here, before Christmas time. So anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you all on kind of the state of VR right now, the state of VR gaming and where it's at. So all of these games I've been super looking forward to. Behemoth, I was super excited for. I didn't know much about it. I didn't really dive too deep into it, but I was super stoked. I'm still going to play it, but I'm going to wait for a couple patches before I play it, probably, to see what they do. Alien Rogue Incursion was another one I was super excited to play, especially with the big screen beyond, because it has OLED displays, right? Super dark, so it's like really spooky. So I was really excited to play that. I just can't launch it. So hopefully these things will be fixed in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Hopefully in the next week before Christmas time. That's kind of the idea, and you know what, to look forward to something bright at the end of the tunnel. We have the internet. We live in a time where we can update games, and it's all live now. So hopefully they throw out some updates sooner than later, and we could actually play these games and have fun with it without any crazy bugs or anything like that. So I know Metro and that team, they've been working hard at fixing all the bugs and stuff. Even, the Batman Arkham Shadow team, they've been working great at releasing new updates and stuff. And, all of the teams, I'm sure they're all working hard to fix everything. Even, Alien Rogue Incursion now, which just released, I'm sure they're working their butts off during the holidays now to get the game fixed up. So all of you and we can play it hopefully soon and have fun. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. What games are you looking forward to in the future? What games have you looked forward to and maybe were let down by? Just give me your thoughts. I want to know your feedback. How do you feel about this? I shared my thoughts. What do you guys think about all of this? It's kind of a mess, isn't it? Anyway, take care. Bye.